So hi, this is Christian's channel. It's just all Christian, all day, all night,
all the time.
all the time.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Brett's channel. Today Brett's going to drag us through his ridiculously annoying skincare process. It is 12 items for 10 steps.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video we're going to be dragging Brandon and Christian through my full 10-step skincare routine. Brandon tried to do an intro and I'm probably going to drop footage in there so you guys can enjoy that, but just understand that it was basically just him making fun of my routine.
Whatever do you mean?
We never do that.
Christian was basically our third roommate in college, so he goes way back with us. Now, I do just want to say, Christian is not visiting for the day. We are all socially distancing and quarantining. He is spending the quarantine with us, because getting stuck on an island for an indefinite period of time,
Alone,
not fun.
no family, yeah.
He and Brandon are both people I would consider to be zero-effort beauty people. I mean, Brandon is like a 1 effort, Christian's a 0. Christian goes like this in his hair and he's done. Brandon puts product in his hair and does nothing to his face.
No.
Yes.
No.
He shaves sometimes.
Oh, that's
Actually, no.
no.
At this point in time, we've gotten him into the point where he'll actually wear sunscreen regularly, but today we're taking him through a full 10-step Korean beauty skincare routine. I have every product laid out. We're going to go through all of them, and just to make it a little more interesting, like 99% of the items here are all Boxycharm, so I can give you guys some skincare updates on some of the products that have come in the recent boxes, because I have gotten some questions based on how they work and how they perform. So if that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching, and don't forget to subscribe, because I do upload 3-ish times a week. That's going to be the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you want to see these two suffer through my entire skincare routine, and I'm honestly really excited to see the commentary, stay tuned.
Let's get into it.
Yay!
So the first item we're going to talk about today is going to be the Evo Skin Aura Refreshing Cleansing Hemp Wipes. These came in a box, I want to say 2 months ago. I have scissors on me in case I don't have enough, because I don't know how many are in here. But we are going to use these to cleanse our skin today. I have one for Christian. And apparently Brandon and I are sharing. Okay. So what I will say about these is when I first tried them out, I was under the assumption that it was more of a... When I first tried this out, I was under the assumption that this was more of a makeup remover. It is not. Think of it more of a cleansing wipe. So just clean the face.
Wap, wap, wappy, wappy, winky, winky.
It's like an Asian restaurant.
It's definitely very gentle, I will say that. The one thing I did find is that when I used it to remove eye makeup, it was a little bit on the stingy side. So I do not recommend using it on the immediate eye area. I'm kind of tracing the orbital bone, but not going near the actual eyes.
We both just did that.
Of course you did.
Christian, that's right here.
The orbital bone is basically the brow bone to the under eye, not the fleshy, gummy eyeball part.
I know what the orbital bone is. I just was commenting on the fact that I just swiped my eyelids.
Remember that time you said don't swipe your eyelids?
Is it burning a little bit?
It's a little burny.
I used this once to remove mascara, and I couldn't see for like 10 minutes. So yeah, don't use it on your eyes. It is definitely a cleansing wipe, not a makeup removing wipe, in my opinion. They might think it's a makeup remover, and I would disagree.
You know, they only made the product. It's not like they know what it's for.
So now that we've cleansed the skin, we are going to tone. Toning is what's going to seal your pores up after you cleanse. This is also a lightweight exfoliant as well. These are from First Aid Beauty. They are the Facial Radiance Pads. They are a pre-soaked toning pad. Same thing, don't put it near your eyes.
Okay.
I have been using these on and off for about 2.5 years now, so when we did get these in a Boxycharm, I did mention in that video how excited I was, because it is a product that I'm quite a fan of. The way I use it is I start at the nose area.
I started at my forehead.
Then I'll move to the forehead.
You should probably give us those tips.
You guys are jumping in before I even have it in my hand. Followed by the chin, because this is an exfoliator, so I focus on the T-zone first. And then I will just use whatever is left on the pad along the rest of the face.
There's a lot on these pads.
They are. Well, it's a nice soaked amount, because then you're going to take it in the chin and down the neck. Skincare does not stop at the neck. The one negative to these that I have found is if I'm even a little bit stubbly at all, it will shred on my face. The way I got around that is I did pick up, I'll link them down below. They're from I think they're Rare Earth. They'll be linked down below, but they are reusable cotton rounds that do not shed because it's like an actual fabric. So I've been using those with my toner lately, but for the sake of the video, I figured something pre-soaked would just be easier. All right, so with the toner, we are going to leave that on the surface of the skin for a little bit. And while we do that, we're going to jump into lips. So from Beauty For Real, this is the Lip Revival Lip Scrub. We are staying sanitary, so I do have a bunch of Q-tips down here for like doling out product. But this is a sugar scrub for the lips. I believe this is the ginger lime scent flavor. I always say flavor, and then the one time it's actually a flavor, I call it a scent. So this is going to be ginger lime. These are a little bit of an oil base so that they will coat the lips and give you a little bit of nourishment. But we're going to take that onto our fingers. And we're going to gently buff it on the lip area. Problem?
No, I just don't know what buffing on the lip area was, so I was like, I'll watch Brett.
La-di-dee, la-di-di-da. I definitely missed my lip at least 10 times. Not like I don't have enough of it.
So I just grabbed a wet paper towel, and with this, most sugar scrubs I find taste candy-like or artificial. What I love about the Beauty For Real one, this one is ginger lime. They also have an orange cinnamon, and they basically have real flavors. So you can eat this. It is edible. Obviously, it's safe ingredients. Christian going to town. But I do like to clean up the area surrounding my lips.
Oh, wait, don't take it off?
Yes, take it off.
Oh.
And now that we've done that, this step is actually optional. Because you feel how there's a little bit of that, like, soft smoothness to the lips? Yes, you feel that? No, you don't feel that?
Meh.
Your lips feel smoother than they did before.
I kind of feel like I have lip gloss on.
Oh, you're
Or
about to.
chapstick.
You're about to feel it.
Here, Brandon.
Well, thank you so much.
Next up, this is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This is a deeply nourishing lip mask. I use this stuff like a lip balm. It is not super glossy. It is not super thick, but a tiny amount just over the lips. This one is green apple. They have, I think, 4 or 5 different flavors. This one's actually my favorite. I think I have one in my studio. I have one in my car. I have one in every room of my house. The next item did not come in a Boxycharm, but for ease of application, this is the One Essential Skin Boosting Super Serum from Dior. Typically, after you tone your skin, you go in with an essence, which is going to balance your skin and make all of your other skincare a little bit more potent. This is an essence, but it's more in a gel form. So we're going to take about a pump and a half into the tips of the fingers. And what we're going to do is we're just going to press once. And then we're going to press it around the skin. Forehead, cheek, chin, nose.
And shoulders, knees, and toes.
And then once you press it in, you're just going to gently glide along the face. And we're going to do a similar movement to this every time we put on something like this. And whatever's left on your hands, you just kind of go up the neck and around the jaw. Now, you don't want to, like, super massage it in. The biggest misconception, because keep in mind, the more you rub, you're basically just rubbing that product into your hands. Nothing wrong with having anti-age hands, but we want that on our face. Now, those past 3 items did not come in a Boxycharm, but the next 1, 2, 3, 4-ish did. The first one actually did not come in a box, but the brand did. So this is from Kypress Beauty, and this was introduced to me from Boxycharm. They sent the Antioxidant Dew, which is a little more hydrating, a little more glowy. I went with the one that is clearing and balancing. So shake it up a little bit. We're going to apply this the same way we did
It looks like mud.
the essence. It does look a little bit
Can
mud-like.
you put it on my actual fingertips?
Thanks. So that when I put my hands together, it actually transfers to both hands.
So same way. Tip of the fingers,
Right.
forehead, cheek, chin, nose, and then gently just connect the dots.
How do you connect your nose to that?
Forehead, cheek, chin, nose, and then you go up and around,
Oh, it's not
down. Now, what I love about this product specifically is it's going to help to purge the skin, basically getting rid of all of the detoxifying qualities of all the bad stuff that gets into our skin, pollution, we're all kind of on lockdown inside, which means our air conditioners are circling grossness all the way around. Change your filters. But what this is going to do is it's just going to kind of soothe the skin and help to balance it.
That was a really nice PSA you did there.
I do in every video. I'm really PSA friendly. The other day it was all about sunscreen. Don't worry, we're going to get there too. You like this one? So what I like about Piper's,
like cleaning chemicals.
it's a little pricey, but it's all botanical based. So that mud, sludgy color of it, while the first time I used it, it was a little off-putting because it's definitely like muddy and brown. It's because it's pureed botanicals and natural ingredients, and rather than putting in pretty like binders to kind of mess with the colors, they keep it authentic.
Now, you said it's a little pricey. I know that's not a little pricey.
This one I think is only like $60. You're thinking of the rose one that they sent me. It was like $250. I am very oily. I don't use oils. I had to give that to a friend of mine because I was like, I felt guilty having an oil that I was never going to use. I had it in my collection for like 6 months, unopened, untouched, and I had to give it away.
I feel like I need a mimosa.
This is why I do this. It's like my self-pamper step. So like every night feels like brunch.
Cucumbers, mimosa, these things are missing here.
Okay, we're going to jump into the next serum because
I
Brandon
just
wants a
want
mimosa.
the full body massage. Like,
I'll take that too.
So the next item is the most recent to come in a box. This is from Kate Somerville. It is the Biomimicking Peptides Biometrics Serum. It is the Smooth and Firm treatment. I love dropper applicators because they're just so sanitary to use. So now this is use AM and PM 1 to 2 drops on cleansed skin.
Why'd you go first?
I always do him first. I go left to right.
That's what she said.
Now
I'm
with this
better
one,
than you.
press, and same way we applied before. When you start going like this and rubbing your hands together, that's when you apply product to your fingers and not your face.
I missed.
Now, we are kind of talking through this, so it's taking a lot longer than it normally does, but what you really do want to make sure is when you put something on the skin, you want to give it a couple 2 minutes just to soak in. Otherwise, you might as well just pull it all together and go like this, because nothing's going to absorb. So we're applying it to the skin, and the skin kind of feels a little wet and a little tacky. I kind of wait until that subsides before we go into the next product. Now, with this one, I am familiar with the product, even though I've only been using it for about 2 weeks now. I do find that it does smooth and plump the skin quite nicely, but what I love about this is the preventative quality. So, yes, it smooths and plumps nicely, but it does help to prevent any wrinkles, fine lines, and any wrinkles or fine lines from developing.
Omelette
Du
fromage.
Now that we've done serum is when we go into masks. So this item actually came out of this month's Boxycharm. I didn't do it in my unboxing because I'm doing it here, and you guys will see a clip from this video in that video. So they sent 3 Tony Moly skincare sheet masks. There is a hemp calming, a lotus illuminating, and a cactus purifying. We did already kind of go over who wanted what. Christian said he wanted lotus, Brandon was taking cactus, and I'm taking hemp. So the way that these are going to work is we are going to, from the bottom, peel it open. I'm going to put the garbage right here.
I knew it. I was like, I'm going to get hit with this.
The best part was it wasn't even intentional.
Pull out the sheet mask. I asked this on an Instagram Live the other day because I've yet to get the right answer, but I don't know anybody who can put one of these on and not look like a crazy person in the process. So be careful when you're unfolding it not to rip it. They are looking so intently at their sheet masks.
The focus is real. Aha! I win.
It's really moist.
And we are following airline procedures. Secure your own mask before assisting those next to you. So, now that my mask is on, I'm going to go help Christian out with his.
Wait. I got it.
Perfect.
Wait,
So,
wait.
either way, this does have to sit on the skin for about 10 minutes. So we're going to go and sit on the couch with the masks on, and we'll be back when it's time to pull these off. So it's been about 15 minutes, give or take, and it is time to take these off. So from the bottom, we peel them up.
I was ready to crumple it like
If you
garbage.
crumple it like that, it's when you get it all over yourself. Now, I am going to
It's
grab
already
this.
all over myself.
I
literally am
Christian
useless.
literally.
I win.
Okay, so don't wipe it off. Biggest misconception when people do a sheet mask is they then like wipe their face. What you're going to do is you're just going to take your fingertips and you're just going to once rub it in and up the neck. You could totally rub a little bit into your hands as well. And while we were off camera, they definitely made mimosas. So now it's like Sunday brunch spa day. All right, so while this is setting into the skin, we're going to jump into the product that goes on the under eye. But before we do that, I do want to talk to you guys about it because I have never used these masks before. Christian, what'd you think of the Lotus? Did you notice it lotusy? Any scent?
No, they're fairly low scent based. In terms of masks, I mean, I can honestly say I've probably only done about 2 masks in my life.
In Italy with me and Emily when I made you do a mud mask. This one...
I got one from a Korean girl in Hawaii.
Proud of you.
But other than that, I mean, it did start to irritate my skin because I think we left them on a little bit too long.
Irritate in skincare means like inflammation and redness. You're just talking about it was annoying.
Oh, no, I mean, like, kind of like that, like, swimsuit feeling. Like, when you've had a swimsuit on,
Oversaturated.
and it's, like, wet, and you're, like, sitting down, and it's just sitting there on your skin.
So annoying.
Annoying.
Gotcha.
My skin felt oversaturated after a while.
But feel your skin now. It's not super wet anymore. Your skin has kind of soaked up all that extra juice. It's a little tacky, but that'll go away once you add the moisturizer. But that serum is what's going to be that deep treatment. So soothing, calming, and I think I had the illumination one, so I'm going to be super glowy and hoey.
Oh.
Calming. Lavender. All right, so next product, while we wait for this to kind of sink into the skin a little bit more.
I just realized you said glowy and hoey.
Yes, I did. Okay, so the next item is also from Laneige. It is the Eye Sleeping Mask. We're using this in lieu of an eye cream because it is currently 3 o'clock, so I didn't want to go in with something too heavy. So I will be using the applicator, but I'm going to give you guys Q-tips for sanitation purposes. So this is going to be a hydrating treatment for your under eye. So what you're going to do is with the Q-tip, you're just going to apply it directly to the under eye on both sides. It's going to like apply it on and it's going to leave a little bit of a residue there. Don't rub it in all the way just yet. So the reason we don't rub is when you rub, it's when you like tear or fatigue the under eye. So with your ring fingers, because they are the weakest finger you have, you're just going to lightly press and trace the bottom of the orbital bone.
That's your eyeball bone.
Yes, Brandon. So this is just going to add some extra hydration. I would not take it around onto the lid. So for eye creams to be 360 safe where they go onto the lid, it does need to tell you this is not 360 safe. So I wouldn't do that. And then with your fingertips, you can just pull whatever's on the cheekbone down the cheek and just kind of massage that into the rest of the skin because waste not, want not. And now you'll feel that the skin from that mask is a little bit more soaked in. It's a little less cold, a little bit more tacky, which means we're ready to go into the moisturizer.
More tacky.
Also from Laneige, this is the calming,
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mousse Moisturizer. And this is actually a really cool product. First off, I've already said it a few times, I don't love things like in jars that you have to tip out of. This is a pump mousse moisturizer. So we're going to take a little bit for Christian.
Oh, it's actually a mousse.
It is actually a mousse. A little goes a long way, so just like before, forehead, cheek, chin, nose,
Put it on the bottom of my hand.
and then up the neck. And you'll notice that this is almost, I hate to use this word, but it's almost lubricating the skin. So all of that stickiness from the mask is now gone. Now, both of these did come in Boxycharms. I did want to talk about the sleeping mask first. I don't love using this at night just because it's a little bit of hydration, but my eye creams tend to do a little bit more. What I do love this for is anytime I film during the day and I wash my face off, this becomes my go-to treatment after I've like taken off all my eye makeup because any like flaky mascara or any irritation.
I have pants on.
Any irritation, this will help to kind of calm that down. They're literally wiping things on each other. Okay, cool.
Speaking of irritation,
There was a lot more on my hands than there was on my face.
So now that we've tied that up At night, this is where we would put on a night cream, but since it is daytime, this is when we go in with our SPF. So this is the Murad Environmental Sealed City Skin Age Defense. It is an SPF 50. It is UVA, UVB, infrared, and blue light. So harsh lighting from computer screens, TVs, all are going to be protected.
So what you're saying is it's important during the coronavirus to put this on because we're staring at a lot of screens.
A lot of screens.
He's right.
Just because you're inside and not out in the sun does not mean you don't need to protect your skin. Plus, you have the windows open. Harmful UVA, UVB rays will still get in. So we're going to take a little bit of this.
PSA.
What I like about this is it's a dropper formula. We're taking a tiny amount. And it is a peachy tone. So on all skin complexions, it is not going to give you that normal white cast. What?
Oh, wait.
You've done this before. You know how to put SPF on
Okay.
your skin.
I didn't know if you were going to do it differently.
No, I'm going to make sure that I have it all over my face. Another thing about this one that I really love is it is a mineral sunscreen as opposed to a chemical. Chemical sunscreens I'm personally allergic to. They can cause redness, irritation, inflammation, and they're just not great for you. Christian actually lives in Hawaii where the sale and distribution of chemical-based sunscreens is actually illegal.
Florida as well.
So, no, you can buy them.
They hurt the reefs.
You can buy them, but you're not supposed to buy them.
You're not, nowhere are you supposed to use a chemical sunscreen, but in Hawaii it's straight up illegal.
Yep, so please, if you're visiting, do not pack it in your bag. It is illegal. You can get a fairly heavy fine, mainly because it also hurts the marine life.
Yes, so you want to make sure that you're using a physical sunscreen whenever possible. Another thing is when you put on a chemical sunscreen, it will take 30 minutes to an hour to become active. And you can put this on, think of it as like a barrier between your skin. Chemical sunscreen has to activate. And you've got sunscreen down the bridge of your nose. Alright, that is the last item you guys are putting on your face. You're welcome to put your glasses back on.
I cannot see a damn thing.
I feel like I'm ready to go to the matchmaker.
Matchmaker, make
So,
me a match.
After that,
Hey, we've been trapped inside with Disney
you guys
Plus.
are good. I'm saying, I mean, that's Fiddler on the Roof. That's not exactly Disney.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that is a full Korean 10-step beauty routine. So we did kind of abridge the cleanser for...
You'll bring honor to us all. That was the Mulan one. Sorry.
Just so you know, he was both singing Fiddler in his head and singing Mulan, trying to figure out which one was which. I'm just throwing it out there.
All right, so now that we are done, how does your skin feel? What do you guys think?
My
I love how both of you just start touching. You
Touch
don't need
face.
to touch your face to feel how it feels. Like
Touch
how,
face. It feels tacky still.
In certain areas, but...
That must be the places where you didn't put the moisturizer.
I
that you wiped.
rub it.
No, you put a little bit on and then wipe the rest on Christian's pants.
No. That was the Laneige.
That's the moisturizer.
Oh, then maybe.
Okay, so anywhere, so like I have no tackiness to my skin because I put the moisturizer.
But like, I actually like did the motion.
Which you're not supposed to. That was like the first thing I said with the serums. Apply it lightly and let your skin soak it up. Don't keep rubbing because that's just putting it into your hands.
No. I did the motion I was supposed to in the time that I was supposed to. My skin still feels tacky. It feels like there's too much shit in my face.
Christian?
There is a light tack to my face, but nothing severe. I mean, there is on my neck, but I think that's because it was just extra product went here.
So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave any questions down below on any of these products, or if you have any other ideas of things you want me to torment these two with. I already basically was told I cannot get either of them glam because that's not going to be fun. But I have the two of them in my studio for an indefinite period of time. So if there's any videos you want to force them to film with me, leave your suggestions down below so we can make them. I mean, that would be fun.
I'm going to say that I want to see the comments and make sure that it's not someone that you put up to it before anything happens.
No disclaimers.
I think both of them want drag transformations.
No.
Anyway, thank you guys again, and I'll see you next time.